Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between tall mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Zane. Zane's mind was never still. All day long, thoughts rushed in and out like a never-ending storm. Regrets from the past, fears about tomorrow. Because of this constant noise inside his head, he felt exhausted, slept poorly, and had almost forgotten what it felt like to truly smile. One day he heard stories about a distant village high in the hills where an old man lived in peace. People said this man had once been a very respected psychologist in the big city. He had helped countless people find calm in their troubled minds. Now, in his old age, he had left the noise of the city behind and chosen a simple life close to nature. Every now and then, when someone came to him with an open heart, he would share a little wisdom. Hope sparked in Zane's chest. He decided he had to meet this wise old man. Maybe he can show me how to quiet the storm inside, he thought. After many long, tiring days of travel, Zane finally reached the small hillside village. He found a modest house wrapped in green vines and flowers. On the front porch sat the old man's gently closed, face radiating deep calm. Zane approached quietly and said, "Grandfather, my mind is restless. Thoughts never stop. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes, gave a soft, kind smile, and replied, "So, you've come looking for peace. Come with me, have a small task for you." He led Zane to the tiny yard behind the house, filled a glass with water right to the very brim, so full that the slightest movement would spill it. He handed the glass to Zane and said, "Walk to the far end of the village and come back. But you must not let a single drop fall." Zane was surprised, but he nodded. He wanted peace badly enough to try anything. He held the glass steady with both hands and began walking. The path was narrow and full of live people hurrying past, children laughing and playing, shopkeepers calling out, dogs barking here and there. Yet Zane never looked up. His eyes stayed locked on the water's surface, watching every tiny ripple. Step by careful step, he moved forward. When he finally returned, his arms were tired, but his face was bright. "Grandfather, I did it," he said. Not one drop spilled. The old man nodded with a gentle smile and asked, "Very good. But tell me, did you notice the children playing along the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Zane blinked in surprise. "No, I didn't see or hear anything. My whole attention was on the glass." The old man's smile grew warmer. "That, my son, is the secret. When your mind rests completely in this moment right here, right now, there is no room left for regret about yesterday or worry about tomorrow. In that focus, the storm inside becomes still. Peace isn't something you chase far away. It's already inside you, waiting for you to stop running and simply be present." For the first time in a long while, Zane felt something shift deep inside. He understood. Peace wasn't hiding somewhere out there. It arrived the moment he chose to stay fully in the now. He bowed his head and whispered, "Grandfather, thank you. Now I know." If I want a calm mind, I must bring it back to this moment again and again. The old man smiled once more as the sun began to set, painting the mountains in soft gold. Birds flew home to their nests. Zane turned to walk back down the pathnot as the same restless young man who had arrived, but carrying a quiet stillness with him.